Alright guys, what's up? It's Salvajee. So this video, it's pretty simple, just some Doomfist lore. This comes from the Play Overwatch website. His Akande'S biography is in here. Obviously you guys know that Doomfist's name is Akande because, you know, they mentioned it in the Doomfist breaking out of prison article and shit. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a video reading Doomfist's biography. I haven't seen any Doomfist lore videos as of yet, as of July 7th when I'm making this video. And I was like, you know what, let's face it, most of my subscribers are lazy fucks that don't like reading books, and if they don't like reading books, they're not going to read this guy's biography, so I might as well make a video on it. I know a lot of you guys are thinking me in the comment section right now. Not really, probably one of you guys. Anyways, his name is Akande Ogundimu. I hope I didn't murder that pronunciation. I'm sorry if I did. He's 45 years old. Alright, now some of you guys might be thinking that's kind of old, but not really, because I met like 70-year-old karate senseis and they can still kick some ass. Keep in mind that this is the future. Like, oh, you know, Overwatch obviously takes place in the future where there's like, you know, cybernetic enhancements and all that shit. Alright, his favorite quote, I'm guessing, only through conflict do we evolve. So all that good stuff, blah blah blah. Let's just get right into the good stuff. Alright, so here it says, recently freed from imprisonment, Doomfist is determined to plunge the world into a new conflict that he believes will make humanity stronger. Akande Ogundimu was born into a well-regarded Nigerian family, heir to its prosthetic technology company. So obviously now we know that he comes from a very from a very rich and wealthy Nigerian family. What is up with billionaire supervillains and superheroes, dude? Seriously, they're fucking everywhere, even in video games like Overwatch. Okay, a highly intelligent and charismatic figure, Ogundimu helped to expand his family's business and position it for the future while dedicating his free time to his first love, competitive martial arts. He trained in traditional American fighting styles including Dando and Jidikbo, as well as in wrestling and other modern combat systems, incorporating the most effective techniques into his repertoire. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Ogundimu competed in tournaments all over the continent, utilizing his intuition and ability to read opponents alongside his tremendous speed and strength. If you guys don't know, I don't know about Jidikbo, but Dambe is basically some sort of West African boxing style, and it mainly focuses on a lot of striking, which is obviously, I guess you could say, why Akande or Doomfist, it's very, very good at punching things with his Doomfist. You see what I did there? No, okay. Let's continue on with this lore. But when he lost his right arm in the aftermath of the Omnic crisis, it seemed his martial arts career was finished before he had reached his prime. If you guys don't know what reaching a prime is, it's like, you know, the age where you're like performing at your best. It's usually between the age of, you know, 25, 30 years old. At least that's how I was in karate, you know, don't ask me. Anyways, let's get right into it. His company's cybernetic prosthetics allowed him to recover from his injuries, even making him stronger, but these enhancements rendered him ineligible for competition. So long story short, his right arm got fucked up. His rich boy company was able to fix him, but obviously he couldn't compete anymore, just for the simple fact that he was a cybernetically enhanced human, and obviously that was going to give him an advantage in tournaments that other you know, fighting people weren't going to have, and that's why he pretty much, you know, couldn't really fight anymore in tournament, all of that good stuff. Alright, so let's continue on. He tried to devote himself to his business with the same zeal that he had for fighting, but he found nothing that could fill the void until he was given a new opportunity by Akinjide Adeyemi. Wow, I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. I am sorry, do not spank me. Better known to the world as the second Doomfist, the Scourge of Numbani. So this is actually the second Doomfist. Long story short, if you're still fucking lost, the second Doomfist basically, you know, recruited the third Doomfist. Of course, Akande is the third Doomfist. Adeyemi offered Ogundimu the chance to fight with him as a mercenary. So the second Doomfist hired Akande to fight for him as a mercenary. In other words, to be kind of like a grunt, to do some grunt work. Initially wary, Ogundimu accepted. In other words, Akande, or the third Doomfist, you know, the Doomfist that we have right now, he was wary at first, he wasn't sure, but he accepted anyway, because he was like, you know what, I want to fight. I like fighting, I like punching people in the face, and I want to do it more, so fuck it, I'm going to become this dude's mercenary. And discovered that he now had an arena in which he could unleash his enhanced capabilities. Eventually, Adeyemi brought him into the Talon organization. Talon's belief that humanity would be made stronger through conflict resonated with Ogundimu's personal experiences. Alright, so this is amazing and this is great. We don't really know much about Talon's big plan. And Michael Chu, the lore dude that works in Blizzard, he did say we were going to learn more about Talon, of course, very, very soon. By the way, look at how beautiful this is. This fucking Tracer gets slept after chasing after me literally throughout the entire map. And then she gets high noon. Good! Good. She deserves that shit. Just like Doomfist when he ripped out her translocator. Salvajee, concentrate on the video. Alright, so anyways. Where was I? Talon's belief that humanity would be made stronger. Obviously, Akande agree with that. Alright. Moreover, Talon's power struggles presented a new challenge that allowed him to use his talent in the boardroom along with his cunning as a combatant. So anyways, long story short, obviously, as you guys know, Doomfist had a lot of business experience because, of course, he was the heir to, you know, his big company. And, of course, Talon saw this as a very, very good trait by him. In other words, he was good in the battlefield. And, of course, he was also good in the boardroom discussing things that Talon should do and Talon should not do and all of that good stuff. And this is where the lore and the story gets even more spicy, right? So Adeyemi was a useful asset to Talon, but the organization saw far greater potential in Ogundimu. In other words, the third Doomfist, the one that we have right now. With his intelligence and his ability to inspire as a commander, with his intelligence and ability to inspire as a commander. While Adeyemi was content to profit from raids on Numbani, Ogundimu had a greater vision. In other words, the second Doomfist, all he cared about was just raiding Numbani, just doing attacks of terror, all of that good stuff. But Akande, the third Doomfist, he had a greater vision. You know, he pretty much saw even farther than the second Doomfist. This difference in aspiration would lead Ogundimu to kill his teacher and take his mantle of Doomfist along with the eponymous gauntlet. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But anyways, long story short, Doomfist had to kill the second Doomfist to, you know, become the new Doomfist and get, of course, his gauntlet. This actually reminds me a lot of Samehara, the sword in Naruto, the shark skin, because in order for Kisame to get it, spoiler alert, he had to kill his teacher or something like that. Anyways, long story short, let's move on forward with the story, with the lore. As the new Doomfist, Ogundimu rose high in Talon and helped to orchestrate a conflict that the organization hoped would someday engulf the world. However, before their plan came to fruition, Ogundimu was defeated and captured by an Overwatch strike team that included an annoying British bastard. Well, she's not really, whatever, let's just call her that. A crazy cybernetically enhanced gorilla, and a fucking weeb. He was imprisoned in a maximum security facility for years, where he waited patiently for events he had incited to play out. So a lot of people think that, me included, I actually, thought this was the case as well. But a lot of people think that the fight that we saw in the origin story, Tracer, Genji, Winston versus Doomfist, that was after he broke out of prison. Not really. That was actually the fight that put Doomfist in prison. So yes. What's the thing called, Winston does defeat Winston in, of course, that encounter. Hopefully, maybe we get some more lore, we get some, an animated short, and of course Doomfist fucks up Winston. But anyways, here it says, finally he sensed that the time had come for him to return. He broke out of prison and recovered Doomfist's gauntlet in a one-sided battle with the Numbani's newly unveiled OR-15 defense spots. Obviously, we know what happens after this. Orisa is created. Anyways, now he has retaken his place in the Talon's inner council, ready to spark a war that will consume the world once again. So in other words, this is very, very nice. It means that Talon's plans of war are actually getting close because, of course, Doomfist finally broke out of prison. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just me bringing you guys some of the biography, some of the lore from the new Doomfist. I really, really enjoyed reading this lore, and I thought, you know what, why not make a video on it? Why not share it with my peeps? Because chances are that they don't like fucking reading. Reading is actually good for you guys, alright? Anyways, again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to join the Black Cartel, and trust me, guys, when Doomfist comes out, you're gonna see a lot of Doomfist videos from me, specifically with the titles. I already have a lot of nice and pervy porn type titles for Doomfist. So be on the lookout for that, my boys. Peace out. See you on the next one. And remember, like and subscribe. Like, follow, subscribe, like Diva says.